Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap for Monday, June 8th, 2026. Today we cover the key market moves in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. Key indexes were mostly up today, with the S&P 500 index closing at 7,405.81, rising by 22.8 points. The Nasdaq Composite Index notably advanced 220.23 points to close at 25,929.66. Meanwhile, the Dow 30 Index dipped slightly by 80.77 points, ending at 50,786.1. Today, market breadth showed mixed movements. Despite the S&P 500 index gaining, advancers were outnumbered by decliners. In contrast, the Nasdaq Composite Index reported more one-day advances. Both indices reflected some positive trends amidst diverse trading activities. Analyzing returns, the Nasdaq Composite Index stands out with an 8.57% week-to-date return, amidst other indices maintaining mixed performance. Year-to-date, the Russell 2000 Index leads with a significant 15.05% gain, indicating strong growth potential across varying timeframes. Among sectors, technology led with a 1.4% rise, closing at 6,739.26. Energy followed, closing at 885.93 with a 1.1% increase. The consumer cyclical sector also advanced by 0.49%. In contrast, the healthcare and consumer defensive sectors recorded declines, highlighting diverse sentiment among sector performances. Utilities and real estate sectors led declines, dipping 1.9% and 1.6% respectively. Real estate remains flat over recent days, while utilities continues a negative trend. Notably, basic materials also saw a 1.2% drop, marking a challenging day for these sectors within the market. In global markets, the South Korea soared by 5.9%, closing at 185.63. Taiwan and Netherlands index ETFs followed closely, advancing 2.3% and 1.5% respectively, amid signs of strong positive trends, reflecting bullish sentiments across these international markets. Year-to-date returns show South Korea, iShares ETF, outshining with a remarkable 90.94% gain, powered by substantial week-to-date performance. Taiwan and Netherlands index ETFs maintain robust upward trends, solidifying the gains seen across these prominent global markets. In today's trading, the technology darlings experienced a mixed performance. Apple dropped to close at 301.54, down by 5.80, and signaled a potential for volatility despite hitting an intraday high. Alphabet also closed down at 361.17, losing 4.59, and remains in a sideways pattern. Meanwhile, NVIDIA bucked the trend with an upward movement, closing at 208.64, up by 3.54, showing positive momentum.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is currently down in intraday trading. It's priced at $63,244.56, losing $58.17, marking a very strong negative trend. Ethereum mirrors this sentiment, priced at $1,683, falling $6.75, with a similar negative trajectory. In contrast, BNB moves up today, gaining $1.39 at $605.85, despite a prevailing negative trend. Solana rises by $0.6 to $67.6, breaking out after being flat for 3 days. Lastly, Dogecoin ticks up by a minuscule amount, now at 0.0866, breaking out upwards from a similar 3-day flat phase. Looking into recent crypto returns, Bitcoin has had a rough time with its month-to-date down 14.04%. Ethereum isn't doing much better, sinking 16.02% this month. Meanwhile, BNB and Solana both feel the heat, similarly facing over 14% and 18.5% drops respectively. Despite these downturns, Dogecoin appears slightly less affected, being down 13.7% for this period.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar is currently down to 0.8669 against the euro, slipping for a second day while facing strong upward volatility. Against the British pound, it holds at 0.7495, maintaining some three-day upward volatility. The Japanese yen saw the dollar drop to 160.1610 today, amid a strong positive trend. In contrast, the Swiss franc has subdued the greenback's decline, with the dollar rising to 0.7978, marking 3 consecutive days of gains. Lastly, the Australian dollar encountered volatility as the dollar strengthened to 1.4188.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, cryptocurrency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.